normally we have a good race weekend at Silverstone, so we're always posting a photo of me cooking food.
So you can cook. You can't do your washing, but you can cook.
What do you like on the barbecue?
Food, generally.
Alex Albon for now, thank you.
Hello, welcome back to the Fast and the Curious with me, Betty Glover, and Christian Hugill. We're at the Williams fan zone in London. Now, if you haven't watched or listened our first episode from here, go and do that right now because it is with James Vowles and Jensen Button, and it is worth it. But second one...
Well, we put our fan questions to James and Jensen, which was absolute chaos, so I particularly enjoyed that.
It was brilliant. This second one, though, is all about Alex Albon.
He's had a fantastic start to the season. He's scored points regularly. He's going to bounce back from a disappointing Austria by absolutely smashing Silverstone. Do you know how I know that?
How?
Gut instinct. I can feel it. I can feel it in my waters that it's going to be brilliant for Alex Albon.
I don't want to ever think about your waters.
Well, I'll leave you with that thought. We're backstage at the moment, as you'll see if you're watching on YouTube. So what we'll do is go out to the front and bring Alex Albon himself out in front of these lovely fans. Shall we go out there?
Let's do it.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, we're back. It's still hot.
Welcome to the Fast and the Curious and the Williams fan zone here in central London in Piccadilly Circus. Are we having a lovely time?
I feel like you guys have got louder. I feel like you're having too much coffee. You're going for it. The energy's there, isn't it?
There is a nice coffee stand in the corner. Is it good coffee? Yeah, that was overly enthusiastic. Yes, it's brilliant coffee.
Anyway, I think they're really overly enthusiastic because we're bringing a driver onto the stage to join us.
Who would like to hear from Alex Albon? I reckon we can go louder. I think we can make them go louder. So, right, I want them to hear us over at Buckingham Palace. Who would like to hear from Alex Albon? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Alex Albon!
Hello, everyone.
How about that for reception, Alex? That was all right.
It's very nice. Yeah, I see a few A hats as well. This green hat is very cool, I have to say.
Oh, the lady's wearing a green hat in front. Is that an Alex Albon green hat? Yeah,
official.
That's fun.
It's not from Temu.
Is that your? No. Is that your personal merch?
No, that's the team. They've taken it over. Well, at least that hat. They designed that hat. Yeah.
Oh right, okay, good. It's good to know. Yeah. That was a nice reception.
It's been very good. I've actually been raiding the clothing cupboard behind me, just stealing some merch.
Stealing some merch.
Yeah.
Why do you need more merch?
Why do I need more merch?
I feel like you've got plenty of merch already.
No,
don't you?
but so for example, like in Austria, I haven't done any dirty washing, or I haven't done any laundry. So I just need some clean shirts. So I just picked the shirts that has like the most minimal branding and then just use them, put them in my suitcase.
And Alex, as you're one of the world's most elite athletes and we can talk to you about anything,
sure.
do you do your own washing or?
I can.
Well, that's good.
The journalist in me spotted the hesitation and the I can.
It's because I know, because Lily's always like, you don't know how to use a washing machine. And I'm like, yeah, I do. She's like, go on then. And I'm like, okay.
Do you genuinely, do you think you could turn on a washing machine?
I can do it. I get confused sometimes with the pods or the powder.
Yeah, sure.
And like, what's what? And then emptying the fluffer. So I do.
The filter?
Yes.
Sure.
But it's where, it's where all the fluff is. Yeah.
You're a Formula One driver and you don't know how to use a washing machine. Like, you do things at mad speed. Like,
The washing machine moves quick.
Well, at mine, you can actually select how quick it goes on the different spin cycle.
Yeah,
it's interesting. What about a tumble dryer?
Mine's a 2-in-1 , so yes.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, someone is doing well. James is playing well here with his 2-in-1 tumble dryer.
I have a whole procedure where this goes out on TV, doesn't it?
We are streaming live to the world, yes.
Okay. It's okay. I mean, like, I am a proper diva. I think there's a few people in Monaco that use the same house cleaners. I'm not going to say, but F1 drivers share some house cleaners, and they kind of come through. So
sorry, hang on. F1. I love this man so much.
My house cleaner, I would say who? My house cleaner cleans other drivers' house.
Go on, which
Right.
ones?
No, okay, most so. But yeah, so on a Sunday night after a race, we obviously have like a lot of laundry, and then she will like go around and pick up everyone's laundry, and then kind of like distribute it for us later in the week.
Does she ever give you any gossip?
She's great.
Like, does she ever go, oh, this driver today had...
No, weirdly no. Very, very. I think that's maybe why she's loyal, so everyone likes her.
Do you know what? Right, this is
Respect
completely
that.
serious. I'm not
This
just
is
saying that
going
because
off
we're
on
on a
a
stage.
tangent, yeah.
People ask me all the time, who's your favourite driver to interview? I always say you, because there's nobody else I've been talking about washing habits with.
No.
Just nobody else.
There you go. It's all that insight,
Yeah.
washing machine insight. That's what all the fans want to know is our washing routine.
Would you rather talk about Formula One?
If you want to, I don't mind.
Well,
Formula One or washing?
We
Whatever
can
you
do
wanna talk
anything.
about. Yeah, you can talk about it. Ask me anything. I'm an open canvas.
how are you feeling about this weekend, though? Because we know you love Silverstone.
Yes.
You
Yeah, I do.
buzzing?
It is a special track. It's where I knew or grew to love Formula One. My dad took me to my first race here at Silverstone. I actually took my racing license when I was 8 years old. I took it at Silverstone as well. So it all comes down to this track normally, yeah.
Also, I feel like most people here, not everyone, but most people are British fans
Yes.
and will have grown up in Britain like yourself. And
Yes.
therefore, we all get used to people saying, oh, Silverstone special, etc. But the track really is cool, isn't it?
It's
We don't
a very
just say
cool
it's
track.
an awesome track.
Yeah, I think people must really. I think you see it from the outside. We love tracks that make us feel like we are driving something like a Formula One car. There are some circuits we go to where it feels more like a supermarket trolley, just kind of sliding around and going slowly. We like the high speed. We love the downforce. We do this because we love driving fast cars, and Silverstone's one of them tracks.
What do you want to achieve this weekend? What's the aim?
A finish would be nice.
Yeah.
No.
Let's talk about this because like Austria was going well until obviously the car
Yes,
stopped, which does
yeah.
happen sometimes. The noise you made when it stopped, I don't think I've ever heard a human make that noise on the TV.
I don't
before.
listen to my radio, so can you give me a...
They said obviously you were running really well and the pace was great, and that's
Yeah.
the positive to say.
Yes.
Brilliant. But they said to you retire the car, and you sort of went.
It was like a computer running out of
Right.
battery.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's kind of how it goes. I think we need to get on top of it, but we still have a quick race car, and we're running 6th at the time in Australia.
You were up there, yeah.
We're up there, and we're looking good, feeling good. Silverstone, I don't see why we won't be as competitive. I think we're going to actually be more competitive at Silverstone. We weren't that competitive at Red Bull Ring, but we were eventually there on race pace. This weekend, touch wood, we should be good the whole weekend, barring some issues.
Sure.
Yeah.
And obviously, we spoke at the start of the season, and me and Betty always say this, you love an underplay. You love a sort of like, let's set realistic expectation levels.
Yeah, sure.
But it sounded like at the start of the season, you were like, it could be tricky. We're focusing on 2026 in very
Yeah.
true Alex Albon underplay fashion.
Yes.
And then, actually, it's been pretty good.
Been all right.
Yeah, I would have to say it's definitely gone better than I expected. The car in the simulator over December, January felt good, but everyone finds 2-3 tenths over winter, so the gaps we were finding weren't revolutionary. But it's clear that maybe some teams have hit a bit more of a ceiling than we have, and at the same time, there's more to our performance than what was originally on the simulator. So when I spoke to you in January or February, it was, there's other things. How does the car feel on used tires? How does it feel on bumpy tracks? How's the window in general of the car? And suddenly, we weren't just finding 3 tenths, we were finding half a second, 6 tenths. And that's where you see this amazing uplift. Obviously now you can see other teams are bringing upgrades and we're just starting to fall down a little bit. But we've got some upgrades coming in the future, so we'll turn it around.
It feels like it's a really exciting season for Williams because, like Christian said, you have been playing it down, but it must also be a really enjoyable season, almost like there's not huge amounts of pressure because you played it down so much.
Maybe, but I think we all, my feeling of pressure has always been the same. If I'm having a good season, a bad season, results-wise, whatever it may be, it's in many ways, I feel like at the beginning of the year when we've got a quick car, we've got to use it in many ways.
Yeah, which can add pressure in a way.
It can add pressure, exactly. And I think as a team, we really want to focus on executing. We obviously had two tough weeks, the last 2 races. But the feeling of going into a race weekend and knowing you've got a car to score points, it adds a certain determination and hunger from the whole team, including myself especially. So I feel like it's if anything, a more intense year than the last two.
And also, Alex, just a word while we're here for these amazing fans out here, because British Grand Prix week, here we are on Wednesday, I nearly forgot what day of the week it was then, and all of these people have flocked to London. I mean, one thing I would say is, if you not got jobs, like I don't know how you're all here, but it's great that you are. Isn't it brilliant that F1 sort of like takes over a whole country? The Grand Prix is up in Northamptonshire. We're here in London. So many people have come out to see you. That's awesome, isn't it?
That's amazing. Thank you all for coming. I don't know what part of the world, or the UK, sorry, I should say, you've come from. Maybe the world.
Who's okay? Anyone not come from? Who's not come from the UK? Where have you come from? Luxembourg. Anyone further? California.
Oh my God.
Texas.
Oh my God.
Anyone further geographically speaking than Texas?
India.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay. There
I think we've established not just the UK.
Wow. I can't imagine coming to New Zealand just for pop-up.
No, but Alex, it's been great all day.
Wouldn't it? He loves the downplay. Yeah, it would be worth it.
No, thank you all for coming. It's very special to come here. Obviously, I have a lot of family roots here. Every time I come to the UK, I spend so much time with my family. We live not too far away from Silverstone, so it's been nice. We're going to do a nice family barbecue on Sunday.
Before we get back to this episode, if you've been enjoying the Fast and the Curious, listening to the drivers and thinking, do you know what? I want to have a bit of that. I want to go to a Grand Prix. Then we have got the perfect thing for you, haven't we, Christian?
And those perfect things are Gulliver's Travel. They're not things, they're lovely people. Gulliver's Travel sort out all the faff of going to a Grand Prix. So if you decide, I want to go to a Formula One race, but I want to focus purely on enjoying and soaking up the atmosphere, Gulliver's Travel will sort out all the faff and logistics, so you can just focus on having a nice time. It's wonderful.
They sort out literally everything. Flights, hotels. When you're there, you're going to have a Gulliver's Travel person with you to help you through everything. And you've been looking at the website.
I've been looking at the website, and I like the fact they have people that help you get to the track as well. That's the bit where I always go wrong. You get to your hotel and you think, oh, this is fantastic. Then you wake up the following morning like, I actually need to get to the Formula One place, and that stresses me out. But I've been looking on the website, and they have fantastic packages for Qatar, because that's one of those places where I'd be like, I have no idea how to get to Qatar.
Well, that is in November, but you're being incredibly organised for yourself by looking at that already.
Gotta be organised. Formula One is all about the fine margins and the details. So if you want to get yourself organised and look for races in the future, like Qatar, head to the Gulliver's Travel website. It is gulliverstravel.co.uk. They've got all sorts of packages, and you can customise packages to suit you by just giving the lovely people a ring, and they will help you out in whatever way that you need.
Guys, get on it. Right, back to the podcast. I was going to ask you about this because we've spoken to you for the last however many years, and every time it's Silverstone, you always have family barbecues.
Yes.
Quite a lot of you there. Big barbecue.
Yeah, sisters, boyfriends or sisters, girlfriends or brothers, and then just like my small friend group. So it gets busy. We don't have a big house in I wouldn't say where we live, but in where we live, and. It gets busy. It gets loud, and normally we have a good race weekend at Silverstone. So we're always posting a photo of me cooking food.
So you can cook. You can't do your washing, but you can cook.
What do you like on the barbecue?
Food, generally.
Alex Albon for now, thank you.
Just any food.
Anything.
Shove it on there.
I'm diverse. Because we have a big family, we have 2 barbecues going at the same time.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and then,
Double barbecue setup.
It's honestly a bit of brain overload. Like, people think that driving a Formula One car, you're busy with the steering wheel and
timings, isn't it?
Operating 2 barbecues at the same time.
Yeah, that's do you know what? I don't envy
tough.
you there. That's tough.
No,
and you
tough.
take full control of it, do you?
I try to, and then normally what ends up happening is I'll burn something, and then either my mum will come in and be like, Alex, you're messing up, and then she'll take the spatula, the whatever you call that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes,
the
the
thingy.
thing, and then take it off me and be like, nah. So yes.
Right, Christian is going roaming in the crowd because I'm sure everyone's going to have a lot of questions
I like
for you.
this.
You
Yes,
ready?
please.
It's gone badly because I can't get past the gate. That's fine. Right. Oh, you've got helmets.
There are a
Oh,
lot
you got
of
2 helmets.
hands up
Hello
here.
there.
Yeah.
What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Neem, like Nemo without the O. I'm from London, and my question is, you sign many things through a race weekend. What's your favourite things to sign, and why is it mini helmets? And also, what's the strangest thing you've ever had to sign as well?
It's a family show.
Okay, yeah, great. I love that. Was sneaky. Did you see how we implemented the helmet signing in there?
I know. This lot are sneaky.
Yeah,
They'll
good.
ask you for all sorts, Alex.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we've had today.
Yeah.
People asking for jobs, people trying to book James Vowles.
James Vowles' shirt.
Really?
Yeah,
They wanted his shirt.
Wanted the shirt
Yeah,
off his back,
Off,
they did.
off his back.
Vultures, this lot.
Like rip it off the back of it.
Yeah. Oh, it all kicked off, security
Oh my
and everything.
God. I have signed. The weirdest thing I've signed is someone wanting a tattoo. I think they're the scary ones because I remember one time someone did it and I did it really badly. So I think they asked me for a signature, and it was kind of on their forearm, and they had quite a bony forearm. So I kind of like.
Oh no!
And I was like, and then I just left to sign someone else's thing, and then I was like, oh my God, I hope she hasn't actually gone to sign it. Look
I
at
love
this.
how it's clearly had an impact on you.
It is. So whenever, please don't ask me to sign tattoos, because
Do a better signature this
It's like the
time.
double barbecue setup. We've got 2 helmets being signed here.
Oh, it's a white pen as well. Oh, clever.
yeah, I'll put my.
That's a good signature.
It's gone on the visor,
Yeah.
everyone.
On the
I'll
visor.
normally people like it on the. Everyone has a preference.
Yeah, sure.
In Austria, we have a lot of eBay people. And
Don't put this on eBay. He's got... Okay. You've got how many? You've got 40 helmets?
Oh my God, this guy's got money.
What? Sorry.
Do you want a tattoo as well while you're here?
Not yet.
There you
Anyone
go.
else?
We've got the helmet signed for you. How is that?
Oh, that's glorious. That's going on the top shelf.
Top
There you go.
shelf, Alex.
Top shelf. There we go. I've
That was a good signature. Okay, Christian, roaming again
This
through the
person's
crowd.
got an Albon hat on, so I'm going to come to you. Hello, what's your name and where'd you come from?
I'm Gabby.
Hello.
And I'm from Essex.
Woo!
And my question is, obviously, as an F1 driver, it's really high pressure and demanding. And how do you kind of look after yourself, and how do you cope with the pressures?
Yeah, it's a good question. I would say, for the most part, we started racing because we loved racing and we loved cars and driving cars and all these kind of things. And then you get to Formula One and you realize there's so much noise and pressure around that you start to, at least for me, I remembered at my time at Red Bull, I was like, I'm not really enjoying this as much as I thought I would do. And then it's just honestly reminding yourself to enjoy it and remembering the inner child in you and why you love doing what you're doing. And then in that moment, I feel like I'm one of the drivers who enjoys doing their job more than most, and just relax and enjoy the moment. Yeah.
It's very wise advice. It's an excellent answer. We're going to be really quick because Alex has got to go shortly. Hello, what's your name and where'd you come from?
I'm Eleanor and I'm from Hertfordshire.
Eleanor, fire away.
What is your favourite race you've ever taken part in?
Oh,
Oh, you're
Yeah,
making me
that's
climb
a-
stairs, you lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
come
a-
on, give me the hat. Give me the hat. Right,
Oh,
okay.
Christian,
Alex,
you-
There
Alex,
we go.
sign away. Go on, Alex, talk. Answer the question.
I think everyone should just give all your signing items to Christian.
Do not do that. You'll be the one that has to sign them.
What was the question again?
Favourite race?
Favorite race? That's a very broad question because we've done Lego races, we've done virtual GP races.
It's multitasking here. Multitasking is fun. He's
Yeah,
signing
yeah.
and talking.
I would say, there you go.
Thank you.
My favorite race was when I was a kid, and it's the one that I remember the most fondly. I had a race the week before, and I span when I was leading the race. I was racing George and a few other drivers at that time, and I finished 4th, and I was really disappointed in myself. I think I was 11 or 12, and I was like crying. I was a bad loser back then. And then the next week, I was leading again, and I span again. And I was thinking to myself, like, what am I doing? And then the kind of got back in off the grass, got back to second, and then on the last lap, on the last corner, I went around the outside, and I got the lead back. And then for some reason, that emotion coming down the line was very satisfying. And yeah, that was a really good race for me.
Good question.
Alex Albon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
There's also a couple of signs as well. What, Betty? Can you? I haven't got my glasses on.
That
What,
says where there's a Williams, there's a way.
and what does that one say there?
I asked James to be my race engineer.
Oh, that lady did ask James to be your race
Good.
engineer.
Did you get the job? Clearly not.
Judging her instantly, would you want that lady as your race engineer? Apparently, you left her till last year.
Why did I laugh at you?
You went, so I said it last minute.
Yes.
Down there, and you said, hey, good luck, and I still don't know if it was spite or not.
Okay. Right, let me. My current engineer is also called James.
Everyone's called James here,
amazing.
I swear.
Oh my god, it starts with a J.
Well, there we go. Might be race engineer in the future. Alex, right, we're
Yes.
going to get a selfie with everybody. Do you want
Yes.
to take it? How good are you
Sorry.
at doing
He's got
this?
long gold arms.
He's got long gold
Oh,
arms.
you-
Right, everybody pile in.
Are you doing it 0.5 or?
Oh,
You guys want it
your choice.
profile or
Guys, do we want it
horizontal?
0.5 or normal? 0.5 they've asked for. There we go. Right, everybody, we're going to do a cheer on the count of 3 and then Alex will take it. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look. Let's just check it first.
You were shaking a bit there,
He's
Alex.
done, not his first rodeo here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Beautiful. I think a
That
few of you
was a
blinked.
better photo than the one Jensen took earlier.
Yeah, Jensen was rubbish. Just finally, Alex Albon, what would you like to say to these lovely people who've come out to support you here this weekend?
Thank you for coming. It's getting hot in here. Or is it always hot in here?
Always
It's
hot in here.
so hot in here.
We're under the Piccadilly Circus lights. No wonder it's hot.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what that is.
Or the advertising. You know the advertising boards of the Piccadilly Circus.
Yes.
London.
No, I think I don't come here much. Thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed the weekend. I'm guessing most of you are going to come to the race. Maybe not. We'll put on a good show for you all. Score some points. Wish us luck. Give us some motivation. Pray for me that we finish this race.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your applause going. Mr. Alex Albon, everybody!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And there he goes, Alex Albon. Honestly, he is such a joy to talk to, and you'll all be delighted to know every bit as lovely as he comes across. We have been Christian and Betty from The Fast and the Curious. Betty, we're going to be back over the course of Silverstone weekend, aren't we?
We are, yeah. If you're at Silverstone tomorrow, we're going to be live on the main stage at
4:30.
4:30, so don't miss it. And we've got a few good guests, so come along.
Well, one person joining us at Silverstone this weekend is going to be Mr. Ollie Bearman. Oh, a round of applause for Ollie. I'm sure Williams don't mind us saying
I wasn't
hello
going to
Ollie,
say it
do
because
they?
I was like, we're at Williams, so,
That's
you know.
fine. He's a nice boy. So, yeah, we're going to be back on the main stage at Silverstone at 4:30. You can watch and listen afterwards here on The Fast and the Curious if you miss it. And we'll have our post-race debrief as usual on Sunday. Williams in London, thank you so much for having us. From me and Betty on The Fast and the Curious. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Bye.